Sober Boundaries is designed as a discussion and information sharing platform when it comes to enjoying and having success in sobriety. Welcome to Sober Boundaries. My name is Wade Davis. Please do me a favor and hit subscribe. Also hit the bell so you'll be notified of our next episode. Thank you. Okay. Relapse proof? Is this concept really possible? Yes. Yes, it is. In the first episode of this short series, as always, I use the KISS principle. Keep it short and simple. I believe that most people who seek to change and better their lives desire information and technique to be given ASAP, ASAP, as soon as possible. The information we'll discuss in this episode, however, will require using a concept many will cringe at its mention. Faith. Yes, faith. The faith to believe you will never, ever use again. The faith to believe that you will succeed in life. The faith to believe that you will stay clean and sober forever. The question you ask is why? Why should I believe anything after the misery of substance abuse and its failures? Okay, I'm going to use the KISS concept to make the beginning of your faith possible. So, have you or anyone you know ever been a legal automobile driver, owner, whatever? So, if so, did they have to have insurance for the vehicle? Yes. But why? Two reasons. One, it is required by law. Insurance is. Two, in case of an accident, the insurance is there to just get things fixed. The concepts and techniques and changes you need to adopt in your life, like that insurance, you have to have faith that they will be there, that they'll use. For example, listing your triggers and learning how to stop them from screwing up your life requires faith to believe the things you have learned will work. Okay, I know there are many sources out there that give how-to advice, and I'm one of them. Sometimes this advice works, sometimes it might not. So, to help lower the failure rate, in the last episode, I suggested that you attend groups and seek out folks that have succeeded in remaining clean and sober. When you have to do the legwork yourself and ask for help from the group, those answers have a different level of staying power. Asking for help from a group allows you to access the wisdom of the group, okay? Never go to a group meeting without a question or two. Also, never try to offer advice in your first year of sobriety. Nobody cares. As I said before, you must have a life and death approach. And by the way, don't worry about having your business in the street. Who cares? Think of how many people have access to my business from this YouTube channel. So what? I have been clean and sober over 20 years because I sought and continue to seek answers from others. So who cares what people know? In a few moments, I'm going to share a concept I discovered from using that will help you stay clean and sober. I shared it in an earlier episode, so I want you to see it though. So just watch and listen carefully. I know you will enjoy this. I left the military a self-contained disappointment, falling into a pit of homeless addiction for many years before I finally got sober. But after a few years of sobriety, I discovered that I had a real mystery. Since 1995, I have faced and conquered multiple challenges and circumstances that in the past would have sent me running. Since then, I've gotten sober, I got married, I became a nurse, I bought a home, I even helped run 2 small businesses. I've been fired several times, been betrayed on massive levels at least 3 times, etc., etc., etc. But now in me is the drive to never really give up. How did I get there? Yes, I've been exposed to many types of recovery therapy to include 12-step programs, group therapy, one-on-one therapy, and spiritual guidance. But I also believe that I gathered tremendous strength from a mostly unknown, unnoticed, and untapped superpower. Yes, superpower. I still use it today. This superpower can be a byproduct of addiction and alcoholism. Yeah, I want to take you back to some of our past. So kind of listen carefully. How many of us have waited for hours or even days in one spot or the same situation until we obtained our drug of choice? Surprised? I remember walking for miles in the dark alone to spend my tightly held $8 hoping the dealer would let me slide until the next time. I remember being told at 2 o'clock in the afternoon that Willie would be right back. He left me sitting in the same spot across the street until 11 a.m. the next day with my sweaty $10 bill, which I had put in the bottom of my sock just in case of a robbery attempt. I have waited hours many times after being told that they would be back in a few by a so-called friend. Our addictions appeal to our very souls that if we just hung in there a little while longer, we would get what we crave, right? Unfortunately, alcoholism and drug addiction transforms the light in our soul into darkness. It makes us believe we really don't have any problems. We just need to figure out a few things and we would be okay, right? Of course, this is simple denial. When we decide to get clean and sober, we mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually move mountains. We came out of the dark and embraced the light of peace and serenity. We learned by any means necessary to deal with people, places, and things. All of us have faced massive issues and circumstances that could overwhelm. But I believe that we can rewind our emotional memory and use that former power from our addiction and alcoholism of never giving up or waiting until we got what we believed we needed and transfer that power of patience, perseverance, and determination to help solve some of life's issues and circumstances. Yeah, that power can be looked at as another tool in our sobriety toolkit, another wrench. You know, that wrench could be like this universal one, which can be adapted to fit whatever problem we need to tighten or crack at that particular moment. So just like Superman, who uses different powers to battle evil, we can use our sobriety superpower to hang in there and weather the storms of life. Never thought you had a hidden superpower, huh? Well, it's there. So you might as well use it because it works. If you like the content on this channel, please hit subscribe and also hit the bell so you'll be notified of our next episode. And post any questions or comments and anything you'd like to say because we like hearing from you. Thank you for joining us. My name is Wade Davis. Hope to see you next time. And as always, take care.